Welcome everybody. J.R. Fisher here on Friday, and I'm joined with the beautiful and talented Jessica from across the room. Can you yell out hello to everybody, Jessica?
Hey everybody.
I know we've got people from all over the world, so good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you're at. Yeah, we've got this coronavirus stuff going on, guys. I want to make sure you can hear me before we get into this. I've got some really, I think, important, in fact, I know it's important, information for you that could help you during these times. And I've opened this up now to where, this is my Friday coaching call for my inner circle people, but I know there's a lot of people that need help right now. They're confused, they're scared, they don't know what to do. So I want this to be a place, guys, where you can participate, you can ask questions. You got a place to go to get some questions answered. If you would do me a favor, post in that chat box there, if you would. Where you're from, what's going on, what's your town like, how you feeling, are you worried, are you scared, are you getting things done? Give me some input over there. And I also need to know that you can hear me, so put in there, if nothing else, put in that chat area that you can hear me. I will tell you, and I've seen this because I've been doing these coaching calls for a number of years now, the people that put stuff in the chat are the people who are most successful online. Because it's the first start. If you're willing to, put a comment or something in there. Alina Felu, yes, I can hear you. Thank you so much for that. And I can also respond back to you. So let me just kind of do that real quick here. I am here. Whoops, let me get that thing in here. Here and ready to help. Okay, this is going to be really cool today, guys. I'm going to actually give you the exact things you need to do so you don't have to worry about your income, so you don't have to worry about a job and all that stuff. I know a lot of people are scared to death. I've seen estimates of 6% unemployment to 20 to 30% unemployment in the U.S. That has never happened. Partha is there, locked down in India. Yes, we are locked down in San Diego. Partha, we're not allowed to leave our homes, unless it's essential. And I think everybody should do that. I think everybody in the world should do that right now. If you can, we feel very, very fortunate, guys, because, we have enough money where we can, buy some food and get food brought to us. And, I'm so thankful that there's people out there that are literally willing to risk their lives, to bring us food. I mean, it's like, well, how do you think those people enough? So, if you're getting any kind of deliveries, make sure you tip those people well. They really deserve it. They are literally risking their lives to bring you whatever you need. And we're staying in. I mean, we aren't going anywhere. We have tons of water bottles and food, and we're set. But I will tell you, we're having a hard time getting deliveries from a lot of the grocery stores. And I don't know if you're experiencing that in your town, but everybody's getting delivery now. And, we got a delivery yesterday from a grocery store, and it took us a week to get it. And I went in there today to see what else I could get delivered. And every single grocery store but one, which is not even close to us, is booked up. You can't even get a delivery. Brothers in arms. Yes, we are brothers in arms for sure. So, okay, everybody can hear me. I want to get started on this. This is super important. I would suggest you taking some notes today. I'm going to go over a lot of information that can really help you out. The first thing I want to talk about is the title of this. I titled this Online Jobs, $187 an hour. Now, some of you may look at that and go, wow, that's a ton of money. That's a lot of money. And I would have too, 9 years ago, 10 years ago, if somebody was making $187 an hour, I would have said, wow, that's incredible. They must be like a brain surgeon or something. When in fact, we make that and much more with Survivalcave food right now. And I won't get into our finances, but in the millions of dollars in sales. And it's only because I quit my job. And that's what I want to teach you guys to do. And I don't necessarily mean quit your job. I mean, you're going to have to think of this differently. It's entirely different from what it used to be. The hourly wage in the U.S., the minimum wage that you can pay an employee is $7.25 an hour. It is $12 an hour in California. They're trying to get it up to $15 an hour. But as you can see, if you could go online and make $187 an hour, why in the world would you work for $7.25 an hour? Or why would you work for $12 or $15 an hour? And guys, if you listen to me closely on this today, I'm going to show you how you don't have to. You don't have to do this, guys. You're not stuck. It doesn't matter if you have technical skills or don't have technical skills. None of that matters. I'm going to give you proof today, proof. And then I'm going to show you how to go about doing it. So, stay in there, ask questions throughout. I don't mind that. And Jessica's going to be answering some of your questions over there. I can kind of type off to the side here. I'm a very slow typist, and it's probably going to be poorly written. But if I can do that, if I can't even type well, guys, and I can make money online, certainly you can too. I pulled up, I went into something called Upwork, which I'll talk about in a second. Let me get a drink of water. I went into Upwork, and I looked at some of the people in there and what they charged. And Upwork is a site that you can go to. You can offer your services out there. This person here is a programming guru. They do PHP, J's, Ruby, etc., and digital marketer. I would bet the programming part takes a second to digital marketing. Any of the things that you see in this title here, you can learn, especially digital marketing. I mean, I learned digital marketing. I knew nothing about it. I had no computer background, nothing. And I still don't really. I mean, digital marketing is how to market online. That's it. This guy is charging $197 an hour. He is in, let's see, does this work for you, non-US residents? 100%, 100%. Now I pulled up some US people, but we're going to go through in just a second into Upwork. I made a little video of me searching for different stuff in there. It doesn't matter what part of the world you're in. Doesn't matter, guys. It doesn't matter. I have a guy, Laylit, who's been working with me now for, what do you say, 6 years, Jessica?
Yeah.
About 6 years, and he's in India. And he works on a lot of my stuff and, been employed for me, for 6 years. So, and then I have people in the Philippines who work for me. We've had people in Mexico, people in Pakistan, in Canada. It's irrelevant. The internet it levels the playing field, guys. And you have to look at how the world's changing. And I'm going to get into that in just a second, but it's seriously going to change. I found this person here. They're a digital marketing manager. What does that mean? That means that they know how to market stuff online. That's it. These are all things you can learn. Sure enough, Partha. These are all things you can learn, and I'm going to show you how you can learn them. So don't think that you can't do this. This person charges $200 an hour, and they're in Russia. There you go, Russia. Okay, so that's not the U.S. What's the next one I found here? This person here is Greg, and he's in the U.S. Digital strategy and optimization, analytics, growth hacking, MS. Okay, basically digital marketing, exactly like what I do. He charges $250 an hour. And some of you may be saying, well, is anybody really going to pay him that? Well, look right next to it where it says he's earned $200,000. 96% satisfaction. He's got 15 years brand, digital, and performance marketing strategy and analytics and many of the world's best ad agencies. Then he's got some ad agencies there. That doesn't matter. I don't know those ad agency. I don't know those from nothing. I mean, he listed those there. Big deal. I can tell you, if you can learn some digital marketing, guys, these businesses, these restaurants, these nail salons, these haircutting places are going to need you dramatically in the next few months because their business is gone. Okay, they have no customers. And if you can help them get some customers through the internet, they're going to pay you. Okay, so everybody listening to this right now, you have an equal opportunity. Don't think you can't do this. I started my business at the age of 50. I couldn't send emails properly. We've since then sold millions of dollars of products, both digital and physical. I have courses on this stuff. I have courses on ads, and I didn't know how to do an ad. What did I do? I went out and looked at some courses. I watched people who were doing it, and then I did my own course. It's really more the effort you're going to put forth. Now, this person charges $250 an hour. Okay. And remember, I said, I titled this thing $187 an hour. I'm just showing you people who way exceeded this. How about this here? This person, Nathaniel G, he's earned over $100,000 at $297 an hour. He builds funnels. He does copywriting, which means writing. He does Facebook ads, which I do Facebook ads. I have a Facebook ads course. He does email marketing. I have an email marketing course. As a matter of fact, I'll show you how you can get that. And conversion. I mean, really, he's zero diplomas. He's not saying I'm a PhD in anything. He's not saying I work for a fancy company. He's not saying any of that. He says he's a top 30 ClickFunnels designer. I don't know how you come up with that one. I have no idea how you get that award. But, how are you going to check on that one? He says he's a full stack marketer from Philadelphia who can help you grow your revenue impact through direct response marketing. So these are a few examples, guys. $297 an hour. All of the things that he's showing there that he can do, you can learn. Am I right, Jessica?
You are so right.
You know how to do this stuff, and you didn't know how to do it, did you?
Yeah, well, yeah.
I mean, nobody knows it until they know it, right?
Exactly.
And that's the point, guys. She's learned it. I've learned it. We're no different than you. Okay, I don't care what country you're in. I don't care what your previous job is. I don't care what you have or haven't done. All of these things you can do, and I'm going to show you that in just a second. So before we get started, this is the important thing. You got to subscribe. There's a button down there. If you haven't subscribed to my channel and you like hearing this stuff, if you like getting this information, if you like learning from somebody who's actually sold stuff online, you got to subscribe. Next to it, Jessica loves the bell, by the way. You got to ring the bell. There's a bell right next to it. You got to ring that bell and put all notifications. You got to turn on all notifications. What that does is when I do a new video or when I go live, it will notify you. So you're not going to miss anything. And a lot of people say, oh man, I missed that. I wish I had known about that. Hit that notification, turn on all notifications. Even if you can't show up when I'm doing these live, and by the way, it is Friday, April 3rd, 2020 in the midst of coronavirus. But anyhow, even if you can't show up, it will send you a reminder. Then you can go back and watch it later on, and that'll help you out. And don't forget, you can put questions below in the comments section when we're done. Even after I've done this, even after I've gone live and it's all over with, you can go ahead and put those comments in there and I'll come back and answer those things for you. So make sure you're putting those questions in there if you got them, okay? All right, so I also am trying to work on my reviews on Google. So if you like this stuff, I will give you my book. If you go and sign into Google and you search J.R. Fisher and you give a review, preferably 5 stars, I would like that. Email me and let me know you did it, and I will get you that book, okay? So I'll give you the book for free. And it's a $15, $16 book. I don't know what it is. But the point is, I'll give it to you for free. And I'll also throw in the audio of the book. So if you don't want to read the book, in the traditional manner, you can go ahead and just listen to it. So I want to talk about a few rags to riches first, okay? Because I got to get in your head first off that you can do this stuff. There's a couple named Cinnamon and Jason. Okay, I don't know where he met her, but I've got a wild guess. You got a guess where he may have met Cinnamon at, Jessica?
I have a guess.
I have a guess. Okay. Jason sells $600,000 per year of doll clothing patterns. Now, what does that mean? He figured out how to sell PDFs of many clothing patterns, and most of the products are digital downloads. In other words, he came up with a pattern on a PDF. People bought it and he emailed it to them. $600,000 a year. I mean, come on. Seriously, guys. That's a crazy way to do it. Now, these are people who started their own business. And I'm going to show you, you've got 3 alternatives that's coming up real soon. You've got to make a decision. You're going to have 3 alternatives for your income. Everybody in the world is. Everybody in the world is going to have 3 alternatives. And I'm going to give them to you in just a second. This person here, her name is Jessica. Jessica Greer took revenues from her juice company from $8,000 a month to $96,000 a month in 2 months. $96,000 a month. That's amazing, guys. That is just frigging amazing. Jessica, ask them some questions in there. Sometimes they don't know what to comment on. Ask them if they started a business and they need help with their business, what part of the world they're in, that type of thing. This person here was an ex-con. They spent most of their 20s in prison. After getting out of prison, he decided to go to college. While studying as an engineering student, which sounds boring as heck, he began to sell hiking gear to national park enthusiasts online. At his peak, he was earning $80,000 per month selling shirts and bags and hats. And by the way, guys, you don't need to buy inventory. What this guy was doing, and what a lot of people do, is print on demand. And if you don't know what print on demand is, search my channel and I've got some videos on it. But basically, you get a design and you put it on something and you offer it to people, and somebody else actually prints it up and ships it out to them. So all you have to do is manage this thing, okay? And I have videos on my channel about that. This person here, Alex Icon and his wife Mimi sell hair extensions online, okay? With YouTube serving as their primary marketing channel, Their YouTube channel was started in 2010 and has then since amassed 1.4 million subscribers and 173 million total views about hair extensions. Okay. While they haven't disclosed their exact numbers because they don't want to, Shopify has confirmed that they are a 7-figure revenue business from a YouTube channel. I mean, seriously, from a YouTube channel, guys. This person here, this is Jonah, 17-year-old competitive swimmer from Denver, Colorado. He started his watch store and made over $13,000 a month within 1 year, 12 months. I don't know what you're making. I have no idea what you're making right now if you're watching this, but I can tell you this guy, and he's 17. He's not legally allowed to do a lot of things, but he is legally allowed to make money, and that's what he did. 17 years old, $13,000 a month in 12 months, okay? He said he was adjusting to his customers' preferences and becoming a servant to his customer rather than trying to be a master. And that is something I will tell you is so true, guys. Like, whatever comments you put in there, which I appreciate all your comments, your questions, all that stuff, I'm going to try to do videos. I'm going to try to give you content that's going to satisfy your needs. And I have some people say, well, why are you doing it for free? Why don't you just charge? I do charge. I mean, I have courses and I have coaching and I have all that stuff. But I would say a good 97, 98% of my content is free. And the reason it's free is because people hear it and they go, that's good. I think I'll buy something from him. Now, it's maybe 2 or 3% of you that buy anything from me. And that's okay. I have no problem with that. I do have the inner circle down there. You're welcome to do that. Partha says, I have a Shopify store, but now with the outbreak, what are the chances of having good conversions? They are great. As a matter of fact, our sales have exploded. Now, in all fairness, and being totally transparent, we sell survival food. Wow. It's like the #1 product in the world right now, right? However, all online sales across the board have increased. All online sales across the board have increased. And I was talking to Jessica the other day and I was saying, like, well, who's going to buy this or who's going to buy that? When in fact, people are buying all kinds of stuff. I was thinking they're not going to buy all these, little knickknacks and stuff, but everybody is buying, and they're buying because they're sitting at home on their computer. You'll notice other things like there's more viewership on YouTube channels. There's, more people trying to get content, trying to learn things. And that's what I'm going to share with you in just a second too. But I want you to realize this, because this is super important. Okay. If you think that things are going to go back to the way they were, they're not. They're not. Okay. Times have changed. They've changed forever. And you can either go with the flow or you can get run over by it. But times have changed. Okay. Will you improve your life because of this coronavirus, or will you get left behind? I mean, that's really a decision you got to make. You are not going to be able to go back to doing whatever you're doing unless you were an online marketer and all that, because that's what I'm going to be talking about. But your job, whatever you did, if it didn't heavily involve the internet, it either will or you'll get left behind. I mean, it's a fact. Okay. And you can look this stuff online if you want, but bottom line is, let's see, how is the delay in delivery? Oh my God. Well, I don't know if you're talking about your products or mine, but right now, Partha, we are 6 weeks behind in delivering survival food. 6 weeks. People are paying us up front going, take my money, and when you get more of it, ship it to me. That's the situation I'm in right now, which is great for us, but I do feel bad for them. So, all right, here it is. You've got 3 choices. You have got 3 choices. From this point forward, these are the 3 choices I talked about in the beginning. Your first choice, keep what you've been doing, even though times have changed, okay, and see what happens. And I promise you, it's going to be pretty dim. The car companies, and I put the word Tesla up here to remind me, the car companies, I was involved in the car business for many years, and they kept doing the same thing over and over and over again, and that's making ugly, crappy cars that didn't serve people's needs. And then Tesla came along, and Tesla crushed them. Tesla crushed them, and Tesla is going to continue to crush them. I don't care how many bad things you want to say about Tesla. The guy knows what he's doing. Okay. So this is your first choice. Since we've gotten this coronavirus, you can just go back to what you were doing, or hopefully go back. I mean, some of you won't have jobs. I'm telling you, some of you out there listening to this right now, your jobs are gone. You just don't know it yet. You just don't, because what's going to happen is a lot of these companies who employed you in whatever job you had, and it could even be in the food industry, they're going to realize we don't need you. We can automate all this stuff. We don't need you even waiting on tables anymore, because I can tell you right now, delivery business, from grocery stores and restaurants. Once people see that they don't have to leave their house and then get stuff brought to them, they're not going out to restaurants like they used to. Initially, they will. Initially, when this is all over with, they're going to flood the restaurants and go, oh my God, this is so great. And then they're going to go, you know what? It's a pain in the ass. I think I'll just stay home and I'll have stuff brought to me. It's going to affect you. I don't care what occupation you're in, this is going to affect you. And then there's other things where you went into the office and heck, I don't know, maybe you were an engineer or whatever. And since you couldn't go into the office now, maybe your company's figured out they can hire an engineer in India and have them do the work for a lot less money. So I'm telling you, your life is going to change. Okay. So this is the first thing you can do. Number one, if you want to stick with that, you're going to get left behind. It's going to happen. Okay. You can work for a business online. So you've got this availability now. Businesses now have figured out, well, I can just hire somebody online to do this. I'm going to show you how to do that in just a second, exactly how to do that. Okay. So you can actually get some money coming in right away. But businesses have figured out that that's what can happen. All right. So you can work for a business online. And then the third one is you can start your own online business. Down in the bottom corner there is my inner circle. In my inner circle, I teach you guys how to actually start your own business online. I don't teach people how to work for other people. I will in this session here for free. But what I do is I teach you how to start your own online business. If you go to jrinnercircle.com/enroll, there's a free video there. You can watch it and you can sign up if you want. I got another comment here. Rita says, I have a consulting business and would like to help more people in this crisis. Oh my God, Rita, you are in such a good position. I'm not kidding you. You are. I am a great listener and calm voice at the other end of the phone. My corporate clients are not holding classes now. You don't need them. I'm telling you, I don't know what your specialty is, Rita, but I would get in touch with me. My email is training@jrfisher.com. I am also a consultant. I've gotten paid as much as $2,000 an hour to consult with large businesses. So, if you want to learn how to do that, if you want to learn the process, you know what, Jessica, I need to come out with a course on how to consult. I really do. I mean, because I have all the stuff set up. I have all the templates. That's something I really need to do. Rita, maybe I can share some of that with you and help you out. So these are your three choices. What are you going to pick? I look at this, I'm like, keep doing what you've been doing. It almost sounds dumb now, doesn't it? Keep doing what you've been doing. The world has changed, but I'm still going to try to, be a blacksmith and put horseshoes on. It's not going to work out, is it? So you've got to change, and it's okay that it changes because things do change. Life changes. When I got into selling online, I was selling cell phone cases. Okay. My life has changed. I now teach people how to sell stuff online. I own a survival food company. I have courses that, it changes. Stuff changes. Don't be afraid of that, guys. I would not pick that one. That's the one I would not pick right there. Don't do that, guys. This is not a bad thing. Anytime, what was the saying I heard the other day? No, it was, as a matter of fact, when we were watching, Ozark, and she said, no good crisis. Well, how'd she put that?
Oh, don't let a good crisis go to waste.
Don't let a good crisis go to waste. Don't let a good crisis go to waste. I stole a line just now from Ozark. If you ever watched Ozark on Netflix, you watch it. It's really good. But anyhow, so this is a crisis, guys. This shatters, society as we know it. And it's an opportunity for those people who see it as an opportunity. And I'm not saying take advantage of people by selling expensive face masks. I'm not saying that, but I will tell you, I got an interesting email today from Etsy. And Etsy said that they need people to make face masks and sell them on Etsy. Did you get this email, Jessica?
No.
It was interesting as heck. And what they did is they even showed you how to sell stuff on Etsy. And then they gave you a link for templates on how to make face masks at home. If you have the ability to sew or do something like that, they said you can make a ton of money. Just do that. And they were actually telling us to do that. Let's see what Rita's saying here. I know how to coach and consult. I just don't know how to get, I know, this is it. I hear this all the time. How do I get new clients? I got that. I got you there. I just don't know how to get new customers because I have a couple of corporate clients that made up all my business. I have a website. Oh my gosh, Rita. I don't know what your expertise is. I really don't. You ought to put it in there. And I'll be happy to give you a little free consult later on. But bottom line is getting a customer is easy. Okay. It's really easy. If you're trying to go out and sell your services, that's really hard. You shouldn't have to go sell it. And that's what most consultants do is they're constantly going, I got to get 2 more clients. I got to get 3 more clients. I just lost this one client. I have a friend of mine who was dependent upon a large client and she lost that client. And I haven't talked to her in a little bit, but I explained to her she need to go out and get a whole bunch of different clients. Don't depend on one or two, because if you depend on one or two, you're screwed. It's like if you only sell on Amazon and eBay and they close your account, what do you do then? So yeah, I've got some good advice for you in that area. So I'm gonna hit on number 2 in this training here. Number 3 on starting an online business. That is things I teach in my inner circle and a lot of my videos. But for those of you who just want to get some money right now, and you want to get going, work for an online business. Now, how are you going to do that? Well, you could go to Fiverr, okay? And I'm going to go into one of these in just a second and actually search jobs and show you how you can make money. You could go to freelancer.com. Now, I'm giving you all these so you will jot them down. Can I do online business from India, from online brand? Most certainly you can, my friend. Most certainly you can. You can definitely do it from India. You can do it from anywhere in the world. It doesn't matter. It's irrelevant. Matter of fact, a lot of these things I'm pulling up right now, online brand, you should check it out because there's people in India right now doing work on all of these. Next one is guru.com. So you want to jot that one down. Next one is Upwork. And Upwork I'm going to dig into in just a second. I did a video on that one I want to show you. Next one is solidgigs.com. And the last one I got on here is flexjobs.com. This is not exhaustive of every single one that's out there because there's tons of them. These are good ones, and some of these I use right now, so I'm just suggesting these. That's for that reason only. Now, this is Upwork.com, and I did this video last night in my office because I wanted this to really be up to date. I'm logged into my account here, and I want to play this little video for you so you can see how to find work on here. Give me 1 second. Okay, guys, I am over at Upwork.com, and really, it doesn't matter what your skills are. Even if you have no skills, you can do stuff on Upwork. If you're able to type, on a keyboard, you can make money on Upwork. And I'll give you an example of that right now. So let's say I can only type. That's all I know how to do. And I'm going to put data entry in here. And let's see what we get. Okay, data entry is just typing in information for people. That's it. Okay, now this person here, they say they're going to do web research. You know what that means? That means they're going to type something into Google, okay? And they also can do Spanish interpreting, but they charge $40 an hour for that, guys. Minimum wage in the United States is a little over $7 an hour. I think in California it's $12 an hour, but look what these people are charging. Writing research, data entry, captioning, transcription assistant, $55 an hour this person is charging for that. I don't know, man. It's so easy to make some money. I don't know why anybody would go to a job at all. Now, here's something interesting. You can see the different job successes of these people. 82% is not good. 91%, that's okay. 86 is not good. I mean, some of these people are terrible. 58% job success, and yet they still earn $10,000. I mean, that's how bad this person is. Now, this one here, this is the kind of stuff you want to see, 100% job success. But look at this. Now, this person is a developer, so, the salary is $75 an hour, which is very, very high. But here's a professional web research and data entry specialist. Professional web research and data entry specialist. This means that they go to Google and type stuff in and then tell you what they found. Okay, that's what they're doing. Virtual administrator, executive assistant. In other words, this person will do whatever you tell them to do. This is all this is. Now, if you get into something that has more skills, let's say IT and networking, okay? So let's look at that. And what some of the amounts that people charge. This person charges $100 an hour for a certified filmmaker pro developer. So, if you've got, a video editing program and you can do some editing, this person's charging $99 an hour. This person's charging $62 an hour. This person's charging $85 an hour. Now, let's look up here. We'll pick something specific. We'll put web design. And you may be saying to yourself, well, JR, I don't even know how to design stuff on the internet. Okay, well, let me just show you how to do this in just a second. Just hang on to that thought. Web developer, okay? So this person here designs websites, not very good at it. In Pakistan, 77%, not very good, $75 an hour. Let's try to find somebody that's really good. Okay, this person here is in the United States. They get a 96%, which is pretty good. This person, look at this, has made over $100,000. Okay, they charge $60 an hour. They've been a web designer, developer for a decade now. Okay, they've been doing it 10 years. But Let's think about this for a second. Let's say you don't know how to design a website, but you'd like to get $60 an hour. What you do is you go on over to YouTube, and I'm going to type in YouTube right here, and I'm going to put how to design a website. A website. Okay, how to design a website. All right. So I put that in here, and I've got all these videos, tons and tons and tons and tons of videos. How much are these videos? They are free. Okay, this person here says how to make a website in 10 minutes. I actually have a video in here. Let's see, how to design a website. Let me see if I can find mine. J.R. Fisher. And see if I can find, there's mine right there, design a website, how to design a website without technical knowledge, how to create a website. You could watch my video and learn how to do it, how to design, how to do a website in 28 minutes, J.R. Fisher. How to build a website in 30 minutes, okay? So I've got a bunch on here, build an online store. So you could literally, guys, go in here and learn how to design a website and then go back to Upwork over here and put up a post that you'll design websites for people. It's really, really that easy. I can't imagine why anybody would want to get in a car and drive to a job and make 10 or 20 or 30 bucks an hour and have to get dressed up and have a boss when you can just go here and do this. And yeah, you're not going to get 40 hours worth a week, initially, but you can start. And when you start, you're going to build on it, okay? Now let's look, and there's a couple of things I want to show you about this website here too. Let's say people only wanted people in the United States. So if I put United States, in here, right there, it's just going to sort people from the United States who design websites. I think I put in there, okay? So this one's 55 an hour, this one's 60 an hour, this one's 50 an hour. If you look at what people make, okay, let's say you want to make $100,000 a year. $100,000 a year is $8,000 a month, roughly 83.33, $2,000 a week. So if you're making $50 an hour, okay, if you're making $50 an hour and you want to make $2,000 a week, all you got to do is work your regular 40 hours, okay? And you got your $2,000 a week, you got $100,000 a year. This person has already earned over $100,000, okay? I'm going to scroll through here. United States, $60 an hour. United States, $75 an hour. United States, $100 an hour. And I'm picking the United States. I mean, you could be in France, you could be in the UK, you could be in Africa, you could be anywhere. As you go through here, you're going to see that there's different categories in here, right? So you can look at different categories in here. So let's say you had some experience and you were selling cars or you were selling furniture or whatever you were selling. Let's click on sales and see what they got here. Okay, let's see here. Email marketing specialist. Let me just put sales up here. See what we got. Okay. Sales and marketing professional. So this person, I have 25 years plus working with people in customer service industry. My areas of expertise include sales, seafood, coffee, tea, beverage. So whatever you did, for a regular job, you can switch that over to online jobs. You really, really, really can. Okay, so let's look at this person here and see what kind of stuff they offer, okay? They've done 4 jobs, so they may have just started, but they charge $57. Okay, they've made over $20,000 already. Okay, availability open to offers, and my areas of expertise. She talks about that. I'm well organized, fast learner, able to take on a short or long-term projects. I'm able to work weekends as needed. And that's the other thing I want to tell you guys. Be prepared to work some different hours than what you normally do. I mean, that's just the way it is. I mean, when you're working online, you got to work some different hours. But look at this one here. This one here is a project. They got 5 stars. They earn $1,548 at $57 an hour. Okay, 27 hours work. This one here, they earn $7,200. Okay, it looks like they're not that active anymore in here, but you can see how much money they made. This job here paid them $16,000. And all they did for their profile was this. Okay, can you write 2 or 3 paragraphs? about your experience. Maybe you're a secretary. Maybe you worked, doing data entry. Maybe you have sales skills. Maybe you have accounting skills. Let's look at some of the other ones over here. And I'm going to put accounting. So maybe you know how to do that. This is the time to take whatever skills you have, market them, and at the same time, add to the skills you already have. This person here is an expert in NetSuite, and I know that's an accounting type thing. I hear it advertised all the time. They've made $500,000, guys. $500,000. Did you hear me? I said $500,000. Okay, they charge $185 an hour. Okay, and let's see what he put for his description. Let's just take a look at Bill Q. Let's see what he's got here. So he did a post like this. Okay, now he's got some of his popular projects down here. Okay, but expert NetSuite, blah, 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 blah. I put a couple paragraphs. And so he's got a couple things. What he's done is popular projects. Get it done faster with my top predefined projects, okay? So if you want ERP, CRM software starting at $6,500, he'll do that. Work history down here, you can see this. He did a NetSuite accounting setup for $22,000. He spent 148 hours on it. People didn't give him any feedback, but they paid him $22,000. That's kind of interesting. So that's one expertise right there. And I'm trying to see something else that's really simple in here. Admin support. Let's say you don't have any skills. Once again, admin support. Let's see here. Accounting, financial service provider. $20 an hour. This guy's in India. He's in India. Okay. He's in India getting $20 an hour. We have people in the United States working for $7 an hour. Why? Because he did something. He just plain did something. Okay. Now, if you wanted to sort these, you can also sort these by, different types of categories and that type of thing. But let's just look through here a little bit more. This is just so interesting to me. This guy's in India. Okay. He's an entrepreneur. That's his talent. Okay. He's charging $120 an hour. He's got 96% job satisfaction. It's just amazing how much money. $200,000. This guy is in the Philippines. Okay, $62.50 an hour. Okay, in the Philippines, 100% job success. It's just, if you're not working online, and I have a lot of people that work for me online, and a lot of them stick with me. I don't necessarily pay $50 an hour or anything like that, but they stick with me because they know they're going to get paid every single week. I'm going to pay them like clockwork. As long as they do their jobs. And you can find jobs like that if you want. There's so many of these job sites like this. This is one of many that you can use. And, if you don't have the skills, what do? You go over here to YouTube and you type in whatever you want to do. Let me think of something else. How to sell. Okay, really simple stuff. And look at this. All these videos on how to sell. So if you don't know how to sell, you could watch these videos, learn how to sell, go back over here to Upwork, and you could be a sales consultant. We'll put sales consultant. Why? Why are you driving to a job? Why are you not working from home? Why are you subjecting yourself to the coronavirus right now? Why? This guy here's a consultant in France, $88 an hour, $50 an hour. And if you want to get some of these ratings, because the more ratings you have, the better off you are, really, as long as they're good. And if you want to get some good ones, go in here and look for a job that is posted. Now, I'm logged into my actual business account. You can see right here, survivalcavefood.com. So I can't really look at the jobs that are out there. You can. All I'm going to see is my jobs right now. So because I'm logged in as an employer, not an employee. So that's the difference. So depending on how you're logged in, you're going to see different things. But that's all there is to it. Why are you driving to a job? Why do it? Why? With coronavirus going on, why go out there and get in a crowd of people? Or why get laid off from a job and then have to go out and search for another job when there's sites like this? And, I showed you in the training, there's all kinds of sites like this. Why do it? Why? Why are you doing it? It makes no sense to me. Okay, guys, part of that got cut off. Okay, guys. Wait, let me, hang on. Part of that got cut off, and I wanted to tell you what I was trying to say because it did get cut off. If you don't have a lot of ratings, let's say on Upwork or Guru.com or any of those places, or Freelancer or whatever, I'm yelling these out so Jessica can remember what to type in. But I'll put them in the comments too. All you got to do is find a job on Upwork that you think you can do. Okay, let's say there's a job there that pays $100. I would contact that person and I would say, hey, look, I'm trying to get some good reviews on Upwork. I will do your job for $20. If you like it, give me a good review. And if you do that 5 or 10 times, and yeah, you're going to be working for less money, but you'll get the reviews almost immediately, and then you'll start getting jobs. It's a hack. It's called putting forth the effort before you get the money, okay? So just put forth the effort. Just offer to do them for like dirt cheap so that you can get some reviews right off the bat. You just got, I'll do it for $20. You just got to promise that you'll give me a good review if it's good work. And if you do good work, you've got no problem there. And you can have tons of reviews. Too many people go on to Upwork or Freelancer or Fiverr and they put up, what they're going to do and they put some high price on there, but they have no reviews and nobody knows who they are and it's hard for them to get jobs. The best way to get jobs is to do something for free. All right, let me check out some of these comments here. I'm getting some comments. I appreciate this, guys, and I don't want to ignore it. Partha says his story started with Digital Cash Academy. That's one of my main courses, guys. I came out with a few years ago. I'm going to say love that, Partha. One second. And I'm loving these questions, guys. I'm going to give you a more chance to ask in just a second, too. Let's see who else we got in here. Anniversary songs. YouTube is great. Yes, YouTube is great. Partha says my story. Okay, got that one. What if you are just starting? How would that affect you in terms of showing amount owned? Not quite sure what you mean by that, anniversary songs. If you meant like don't have a lot of jobs or something like that, then like you could do the hack I told you, just go offer to do them cheaper and you'll get some. Earned. Okay, amount earned. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's the hack. Okay, yeah, anniversary songs, that's the hack. The hack is to go in there, find jobs, bid them way low, and just ask the people, say, I'm trying to build up my reputation on here. I'll do this job for you for super cheap. You get it super cheap, and I get a good referral. So that's how you do that. Put forth the effort first. That's it. I mean, really, it's just put forth the effort. I told somebody, I think on last week's call, if you want to do marketing for a restaurant after this, approach these restaurants and say, hey, I'll do your social media for a week and I'll send you some business. And if you like it, maybe you'll consider hiring me. And hey, if you're good at it and you're good at social media and you just post stuff about that restaurant and they give you some coupon codes and people come in with them, they're going to look at you and go, oh my God, we got business. And they don't have time to do that, guys. They don't have time to work social media. Social media eats up so much time. I do a little of it. I don't have much time for it, to be honest with you. Most of my time is spent on training you guys and just getting you this information. So there's so many ways you can do this. Now, I saw this article, and this is, I think, Politico magazine. Coronavirus will change the world permanently. Here's how. Now, you could look this article up by looking up this title, but there's 34 big thinkers' prediction on what's to come. It's gonna change. It ain't going back to the way it was. It's not. Some things will, sure, but things like this, fundamentally change the way we live. And they open up new opportunities. These delivery services will go down some, but they're going to be at a much higher accelerated rate than they were before. I know I like to mess around with stocks, and I bought some airline stocks because it got super cheap. And I've lost money on them. I've lost a lot of money on them, but I know that they're going to come back because they're getting bailed out by the government. So it's like, yeah, I can bear the fact that I'm going to lose a little bit of money right now because I know in 60 or 90 days or 12 months or whatever it is, they're going to go back to where they were. If they just go back to where they were, I'll have about a 300% return. Not bad. So there's opportunities always come out of crises. And what was I saying again, Jessica? Don't what? You're good at remembering. Don't let a good crisis go to waste. And I'm not saying it's good that we had it, and it's horrible that people are dying, and it's terrible. But if you just ball up in the corner and go, oh my God, the world's so horrible, I can't do anything, it's not going to do you any good, guys. You gotta make a change. Okay, so the third thing I said you could do is to start your own business. That's what I teach people how to do. If you go to jrinnercircle.com/enroll, there is a free, don't type in free video, by the way. There is a free video there, and you can watch that and that will walk you through it. So in that, I'm going to give you access to all my courses, my private Facebook group, my bi-weekly coaching calls. You're going to get that, which is actually weekly I'm doing. We were planning these masterminds in San Diego, but I don't know when you can plan an event again. I don't know. The relationships you build are going to be just awesome. I talk to people. I was talking to a guy in England today who I met through a networking cruise I went on. And another thing, cruises, oh my God. And he's friends with Idris Elba because he's an actor. And he was telling me, some things about him. He caught the coronavirus, and I would have never met him. I would have never met that guy, insight into high-level masterminds, because I attend those. I may be doing those more online now. I have a friend that does really good masterminds, but he's moved his online. What's he going to do? You're 12 times more likely to succeed as a member of a group like this, guys, than if you just go it on your own. So it's important to do that. You will get access to Webcash Academy, which is my live trainings with businesses. You'll get access to Ecom Road, which shows you how to set up a Shopify store if you want to go that route. You'll get access to email earning systems. And these courses here, guys, you could go through these courses and then go back to Upwork and go, I know how to do emails. I know how to set up Shopify stores. And you could charge people. I mean, really, you could. You're also going to get Digital Cash Academy, which Partha mentioned there. You're going to get access to that. You're going to get Facebook Ads University. So if you want to do Facebook ads, this is a great course. You're going to get access to that and 4 different pieces of software that go with it. And this wonderful coaching call with a brick wall. I got to change the brick wall at some point. I don't know. I've looked. Jessica, you got any suggestions for my brick wall? I don't like this brick wall as much as I like the other one. It looks more blurry.
Really?
Yeah. What do you think?
I think the coloring on this one is better.
You think the coloring's better? Look at the one when the one pops up on the screen. Take a look at that. And look how realistic that is. Neither one are brick walls, guys. It's a backdrop. But I don't know. I shouldn't worry about brick walls right now. Anyhow, you'll get access to $46,382 worth of stuff for free. So you may want to go check out that video at jrfisher.com/enroll. And you get the community, all these wonderful people who look just like this. All of our people have those eyes just like that. And they have noses like that and top lips like that. Awesome. People were asking me what software I use to run my digital marketing business. It's Kartra. It's bit.ly/Kartra-uppercase-JR. You can watch a free video there, no credit card required. If you decide you want to get Kartra, you can get a $1 trial if you use that link. Also, I want to remind you, I'm looking for reviews. So I will give you my book if you do these things. Sign into Google, search J.R. Fisher, give me a review, 5-star preferably, and then email me and tell me you did it, because I won't know otherwise. It could just be some random person. You're going to email me at training@jrfisher.com. That's training@jrfisher.com. And once you do that, I will give you the book and the audio for free. That's pretty cool, right? All right, so it looks good, looks earthy. Yes, okay. We are definitely earthy. We're earthy, Jessica. Oh, the brick wall's earthy. I thought you meant we were earthy. Okay. All right, well, I appreciate that. Thanks for the input. Maybe I won't change it now. Partha likes it, so maybe we should stick with it. Partha likes it. I mean, I please somebody. Okay, so this is a revelation I had, and I wanted to share it with you guys. And I kind of made it into a quote because it really is what turned around what I was doing, because I was working for somebody I didn't want to work for. I was working a ton of hours. I was missing out on time with my kids and friends and everything else. And as soon as I realized that I had a choice, I made a change. As soon as I realized I had a choice, I made a change. You may think, and I used to do the same thing, well, I've got no choice. I got to do this. I've got no choice. I got to do this. No, you don't. I'm going to give you permission today, right now, and I'm not sure what time it is. What time is it, Jessica? It is 11:50 Pacific time. I want you to mark in your brain that you learned this. As soon as I realized that I had a choice, I made a change. You're not making a change possibly because you think you're stuck. You think you have to work that job. You think you have to do that kind of work. Maybe you're a hair cutter. Maybe you're working in fast food. Maybe you're an attorney. Maybe you're this, a doctor, whatever. Whatever it is, you're not that. That's just what you're doing right now. You're not your occupation. You've never been your occupation. You were never born to be that occupation. Now, you may be good at that occupation. You may enjoy it. You may hate it. 87% of the people polled in the United States say they hate their job. They hate their job. And the other 13% may have lied because their boss was standing around. I don't know. The point is, most people don't like what they're doing. And you've got this one life, guys. I mean, it's been proven through coronavirus, you can die. You could just die. Why not start doing what you want? Okay. I've got a video at jrinnercircle.com/enroll. Check it out if you want to watch it. Doesn't cost you anything. And now I would like to entertain some questions, okay? Jessica may have a few over there for me. I want you to type them in that live chat. This is your opportunity to drill me and ask questions. You know, people pay me hundreds or even thousands of dollars an hour to sit on a phone or a Skype call with me and ask me questions. And right now you can do it for free. Free's cheap, right? Now I can tell you 10 years ago, 11 years ago, I guess it's been now, before I started this business, nobody was going to pay me for any advice on anything online because I didn't know anything. So now I do know something. And guess what? You can do the same thing. There's no difference in me and you. There's just no difference. You know, I've watched Jessica become really successful. She's involved with animals and dog training. And if you've got a dog, Jessica, put in your site there. You just have to add .com to it and you can go watch her stuff. That'll give you an idea. She did all that. She's got a book. I mean, anybody can do this stuff, guys. She typed it, Coche. She retracted it, though. Look at her. Look how quick that is. The Inner Circle website is saying we'll be notified when you have availability. Seems like the offer has expired. Okay, here's what you want to do, anniversary songs. You've obviously been there before, and it knows you. So here's what I want you to do. There's a hack. Clear all your cookies on your computer, and then go back there again. Just clear your cookies, okay? Because it knows you've been there, and that's what's going on. And we do every now and then turn it off, but I think you'll be able to get into it if you try that. So let's entertain some of these questions. Okay, yes, this is the questions, and I'm getting them submitted to me from several different ways, guys. But you can put them in the chat section. Somebody's saying, how long will it take me to make money, and when will I make it? Have we ever heard that before, Jessica?
Oh my God.
It's the number one question. How long will it take me to make money, and how much will I make? I don't know. I don't know. Could you make money overnight? Yeah. Seen people do it. Could you make 100,000 a year? Yep. Seen people do it. Could you make $1 million a year? Yep. Seen people do it. Can you do it from India? Yeah. Can you do it from Pakistan? Yeah. It's just a matter of getting started, guys. There's no guarantees on anything. There is zero guarantees on anything except your effort. If you put forth the effort and you work hard enough, you'll learn how to do this stuff. Let's see here. Bryce is saying, please tell me, I am yet to start my first campaign. Should I start with Google Ads and not Facebook because Facebook is costly? I will tell you, I have a Facebook ads course. Okay. And if you join the Inner Circle, you have access to that course. In my experience, Facebook ads work really well. They work really well. They are expensive. And the problem I've seen with Facebook ads is they can cut you off and just close your account on you. I haven't heard that happening much on Google ads or YouTube ads, but Facebook, man, if one of those bots get a hold of you and they think that you're doing something you shouldn't be doing, even if you're not, they'll just close down your account. So it's really dependent upon what you're doing. I don't do Google ads per se on a daily basis. I do YouTube ads, which is a Google ad of sort, but I'm not like doing the native ads where you see stuff popping up on the side of your screen and all that kind of stuff. I like doing the actual video. So what I do is I run an ad and direct it to one of my videos for people to watch it. If they like it, they'll sign up, they'll do whatever. Some people love Facebook ads. Some people love YouTube ads. I would say pick one and work on it. Just pick one, you know. If you're a member of my Inner Circle, you'll have access to Facebook Ads University. Facebook Ads University will walk you through everything. It'll show you the ads I've done. It'll show you the successes we've had. Jessica sells her books on there every single day. She runs Facebook ads. And the thing is, if you're a member of the Inner Circle, you can send us your ads. We can look at them. We can help you out. We can answer your questions for you. We can do all that stuff. So that's a good way to start. Nike NC. What is the minimal investment for ads required for first sale on average? Okay, so that's a great question. I will tell you that is a frigging great question. Ads don't cost that much, but data does. Okay, ads don't cost that much, but data does. In my Facebook Ads University, I kind of explain how we do this. We don't know if an ad's going to work, first off. We don't know that. And nobody does. I don't care if you get the best expert in the world. I mean, they're going to have some indication as to what you should say in your copy and what pictures and all that stuff. However, they don't know if it's going to work. So what they do and what I do and what anybody who runs Facebook ads does is we run 10 ads. Yeah, 10 ads or 8 ads. And we don't run conversion ads. We run, yes, in-stream, Partha, that's what that would be. we run an ad for engagement. And that ad really is, they all say the same thing, but each one has a different picture. Okay. So then what we do is we run that to the Pakistan, Philippines, and India. And we run it for engagement, not for conversions, not to get anybody to buy anything. And we spend $5 a day. That's it. $5 a day. Okay. And we run all these different images to those countries. Now, so what we'll do is we'll take one image and we'll spend $5 on that particular ad, and it's going to run to Pakistan, India, and the Philippines. Why those countries? Because it's super cheap to get engagement. It's like 0.0001 cents. Okay. And what you'll find is that out of those 8 or 10 images, 2 or 3 of them are going to get thousands of clicks and likes, and the rest of them won't. Now, what does that tell you? That tells you that those are the images you're going to want to use for your conversion ads. So then we take those images, we run $5 a day for conversion ads to the US, the UK, Australia, and Canada, the big 4, because those are the ads where we actually try to sell something. Now, you may say, well, if I'm getting thousands of likes in India or Pakistan or Philippines, I'm probably going to sell something. No, you won't. You won't. I'm telling you, you won't. Those countries are not going to buy from you. It's just not going to happen. They're really good for interaction. They're not good for conversions. Now, why do we do it this way? We do it this way because if I just ran conversion ads to the United States, or excuse me, if I just ran engagement ads to the United States to see which picture is going to work, it would cost me thousands of dollars. But if I run it to these other countries, India, Pakistan, Philippines, it costs me pennies. So for $30 or $40, you can figure out what image is going to work and then take that image and put it into a conversion ad. So that's how you do it. That's the process of doing it. Jessica, I've got time for probably one more question here before I get out of here. And then I want to, I'm sure you have some parting words too. You always have some really good, great things to say. What is a question that you have over there that you'd like to hit me with?
Well, Roberto said, I'm an electrical biomedical engineer.
Dang, you smart, Roberto.
Yeah. Will this work for Upwork?
Yeah, well, here's what you do with Upwork. You go in there and you type in your skills and you see if there's other people with those skills that are selling them and how much they're selling them for. It's really that easy. It's everything's at your fingertips, guys. Everybody has access to Google. It was funny this morning. Jessica was sharing with me that who was it that was giving the free internet?
I think it's Spectrum.
She says it's really cool because she saw online today that Spectrum is giving free internet to students who don't have access to the internet. And I thought about it for a little while, and she was walking through the living room. I said, how do they do that? She said, what do you mean? I said, how do they contact those kids that don't have access to the internet to give them free internet? She goes, oh, well, they do it on Facebook. I said, well, wait a second. Isn't Facebook the internet? She's like, yeah, I don't think that's going to work out well. So this is the funniest thing in the world because our whole world now, we don't think of it as the internet anymore. We just think of it as the way we get information. It's like, I don't watch the nightly news, but I know the news every day because it's on my news feed. So how do you get free internet to people who don't have access to the internet? There's no way to tell them. I guess you got to go knock on their door and go, hey, Spectrum wants to talk to you. I don't know. Spectrum's at your door. I just thought it was really funny. Parthra says, wow. It is really funny. All right, guys, I really appreciate you being here. I'm going to get out of here. We have to go have lunch. We used to every Friday go out to a nice restaurant and take pictures and post it online. And now we sit with our TV trays and we make lunch at home. And you know what? We really appreciate it because we have food. And I know there's people out there who don't have food. I was on the phone with a guy yesterday, I think it was, or day before. I can't remember which. They're all run together. And he was an older gentleman, and he was trying to order some of our survival food online, and he lives alone. He has some health conditions, so he can't get out to buy groceries. And he was buying some of our canned meat, and he says, I bought some from you about 3 years ago. And we have long-term food storage that lasts, long time, years and years and years. And he says, if it wasn't for that case of meat I bought from you guys, I would have had nothing to eat. So that made me really feel good. It made me feel good that, I helped him out, and we sell millions of dollars of this survival food. And it's really cool that people are getting use out of it right now. Not that I ever want them to use it. I don't want them to. But you know what? We've helped some people. Maybe Facebook on their cell data different than internet by a little. Could be. Food is a blessing. Stay safe. Thank you so much, Anniversary Songs. Thank you so much, Joseph Lemons. I really appreciate you guys being here. You've been an awesome group. If you like this video, do me a favor, subscribe, turn on the notifications, hit that bell down there. Turn on all notifications. Share this video with a friend if you think you can help them out. I mean, people are going to need income. They're going to need to work. You know, share this video with them. That's all I've done in this video is show you guys how to make money. So please share it. Thank you so much, Jessica. Do you have some parting words for everybody?
Don't forget to take mental breaks.
I have several mental breaks a day. Is that what you mean?
It's important.
Oh, the other kind of mental break. Okay. No, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, she says take mental breaks. I know she's been doing that past couple days. We can't, and it's easy because we work online to just work from morning to night all day long and never really take a break. So, you know, take a break. Watch Ozark. Ozark's really good. It's on Netflix. If you get Netflix, check it out. Let me know what you think. Food is a blessing. Stay safe. I'll see you later. Anniversary songs. Thank you so much, guys. And I will talk to you real soon.